If you are a complainer, that means you feel powerless. Therefore, you will never manifest or create a new reality for yourself. If you look at your life or anything around you and you start complaining versus saying, what can I do about this? Then you know that's who I'm talking to, you. Two things happened just in life. My son goes and he plays basketball at a park at this place. We're not residents of that, community, but there's one basketball goal, has a perfect net. The other three bottlenecks the balls. And every time we would drive by there, it's in this new area that we live in now. The other three are never played on because it bottlenecks, so you see 40 people all on one goal. Girls, boys, teenagers, adults, all the things, just playing. And I'm like, what in the world? I go and I take my son there one Sunday. I call the number. I said, I'm going to call them and tell them about this. And I take a picture of it. I send it to them and I tell them, hey, this is what's happening. They didn't ask me if I was a resident or anything. Within a week, the nets were changed. Do you know how long those nets have been like that? And the people that actually live there probably complain about it and curse it, but they never thought to do anything about it. I don't even live there. We just drive around there so that he can go play. And they're like, thank you for letting us know. We're gonna get in there. And they changed not only the nets, but they changed the whole goal, right? And I could have easily complained like people do in life, but I don't feel powerless. When I see something that needs to be changed and that can benefit myself and others, what can I do about it? They pay taxes, they should have been said something. But here it is, someone who doesn't live in that community, call the number, and within 7 days it was changed. And now the whole community can enjoy that facility, that area. Can you imagine that? That's how powerful we are. One person can change things for thousands of people or hundreds of people, right? The next thing, where I come and I do the lake and all this kind of stuff, and I do water, I go to several different places. On Sunday morning, we come out here to hear the lake, to hear the quiet, because most people are asleep or in church, right? We don't want to hear a lawnmower. So here it is, this man is cutting the grass. We get it, he's maintenance. He's cutting it around families. He's cutting it around these two people that were reading a book, had to put their headphones on. We want to hear the water, the birds. You hear all that? We want to hear the wind. We do not want to hear the sounds that we hear when we're in our neighborhood. That's why we come out here, to get away from all of that. You make a phone call, and it's simple. Yes, the grass has to be curated, landscaped, all the things, manicured. It has to be cut so that we're not walking and getting bit. However, there's a timing that you can do that. Do that on a random Thursday, or do that through the week when people are at work, and the people that are here will understand that. But on a Sunday morning, it's a simple phone call. I could curse it, I could get upset, and I could complain, but I know how powerful I am. And if I can change simple things like that, I can change anything in my life, and you can too. But what you choose to do, you'd rather complain about it. They always do this. Ooh, every time I come here, okay, then go talk to the manager, go talk to somebody with kindness, not attitude, from a place from empowerment that I know that I can change this, and I know that it should be changed, that it shouldn't be this. And sometimes they just don't know. They're not aware that these things are happening. If you want to create a new reality and manifest your new life, instead of complaining, think, what can I do about it? And if there's nothing you can do about it, then with gratitude, you manifest and you create yourself out of that environment, out of that situation, into a new area. And that's what I did when that man was cutting that grass while they're setting up a new schedule. I found a whole new area to come to so that I could be in peace. And I just created myself a new reality versus staying in that reality and complaining. My website, iamdorian.com. You can get 31-day intentions on how to manifest and create a new reality by changing your mind, changing your aura, changing your energy, changing your inner core and your limiting beliefs.